Mr. Guy Opperman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is an honour and privilege to speak in this debate, and it is right that we debate issues of low pay and the nature of contracts in this House. I should make a declaration, Mr. Speaker, that as a former barrister I was unquestionably on a 0 hours contract, in that I was an employee not obliged to be given work by my employer, and in that particular circumstance I had to accept, though. And it is certainly the case that in rural Northumberland there is an acceptance that these types of contracts actually help to plug a gap. And it is certainly not my case that I am here to attack local authorities, whether they are Liberal, Conservative or Labour, who have utilised these in the past and continue to do so. I would suggest that it is not a question of this House being for or against 0 hours contracts. It is a question of this House being against inequitable and exploitative 0 hour contracts. I will give way.
I'm intrigued. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the honourable gentleman for giving way. I'm intrigued by what he said about his previous experience. In the report that myself and two of my colleagues produced, one person told us this, that it was very difficult to move on with their life as they did not know when and if they would be next out of work, so it stopped them committing to anything financial like moving out or furthering their education. And I hope he can identify with that experience, perhaps not in his own life, but actually in reality in our economy going on now. And when he says we shouldn't be for or against, I really hope he's against that sort of experience that people have where they can't commit to bettering themselves because of these sorts of contracts.
Barristers are on. I was for 2.5 years without a contract in relation of that sort of thing. So I would suggest, with respect, that I have got some experience of that with no contract whatsoever.